I'm not sure how I'm going to get all of this information out to you guys, so I'm just gonna do my best to break it down. Since we've been in the van, the first week was a lot of traveling, and we went to Texas. We saw some of Jesse's family, which is the guy who did the majority of our build for us. And then we came up to Colorado. We've just been getting a grip of van life. And I'm going to share with you guys kind of my thoughts and feelings, like a digital diary. Still don't have a working stove. I will get to that lore at another point in time when we go to fix that or work on that, or there is lore behind it though, and we'll get to that later. Right now, as I'm speaking, it's New Year's Eve. It's December 31st, and tomorrow will be 2025. Yesterday, we had some pretty crazy experiences in the van. Now, right before all of this happened, we were having a great time. We were in Vail, Colorado, visiting some friends from Florida, which was so exciting. On our way over there, we endured a really crazy snowstorm. It wasn't as crazy as we've experienced in the RV, but it definitely was very terrifying for our friends who were driving behind us and were from Texas and have never really driven in something like that before. Luckily, we have a lot of weight in the van. We have all-wheel drive. We have really good headlights, all of that. So we felt pretty confident driving through, and then we stayed 2 days in Vail. Now, everything with our van was totally fine when we were driving in the snow. We bought tickets for Decadence, Colorado, and it was crazy because partner was a little nervous. We only received one half of the tickets, and so we went there super early before the festival, like an hour or two before it opened. I'm getting ready for this festival, and then he wants me to go park the van. So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, no problem. So I go to park the van. All of a sudden the van stops wanting to go into reverse, and it's lurching, and it's doing like it's shifting really hard, which is not fun. Shifting really hard and lurching, and now I'm in like this weird thing where I'm trying to do like a back up forward to like turn around the van in a spot that the van does not fit. It's messy downtown Denver parking in my home. So obviously it's already stressful enough because I'm driving my home. For the van to just stop wanting to go into reverse and I'm face head on with a wall, and there's like no way I can drive to turn, like I have to go in reverse or I'm crashing this van. It was so stressful, and Alan's at the box office and I'm across the street parking the van. So I end up turning off the van, turning it back on, it works, and then I repark it and then it does it again, but then I turn it off and I forget that like the steering wheel will lock, and I forgot that I have to like pull to like turn it on. So I thought the van now wasn't turning on. I'm in a panic. There's a lot of anxiety going on. I'm freaking out. I call Alan. I'm like, hello. But then I figured out with him on the phone. I'm like, oh wait, turned it on, good to go, park it. And then he comes over. Luckily he made friends with the people at the front because he didn't understand what he was like. What do you mean there's no reverse? And I was like, there was no reverse. There was no reverse. Reverse wasn't working. My thing wasn't coming on. Then he'd put it in reverse. He tried to reverse. It wouldn't reverse. We had to wait a little bit. Then when it came on the little screen, then we knew, okay, we can reverse. A whole dilemma, very stressful. Also, we have to get back by 5:30 because that's when the doors are going to open, and we have friends and we want to make sure our ticket's good and we don't want to wait in a super duper long line. There was so much going on. So I threw on an outfit really quick. We ran to Decadence. We're like, we'll worry about the van later. I don't know. But when we were done with the festival, we were able to find a place to park. We drove just fine. She was shifting a little like heavier, but we let her warm up. All was good. We went to Ford this morning. We slept at a parking lot. We slept at a park and ride, which was beautiful. There was a beautiful mountain, and I got to take Indy on like an hour-and-a-half walk. I love to hike with her. I love to park where we can hike right when I wake up. I can start my day off with hiking, and it's just beautiful and good and fun, and I love it. We just left Ford. What did they tell us? They told us that we have to drop off the van on Saturday. It's currently like Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't have my phone on me. It's Tuesday. So by Saturday, we have to take the van to Ford, drop it off, and they want to keep it for a whole week, which means Saturday to Saturday, we are going to be homeless. Not only are we going to be homeless, we have to take our 3 cats and our dog, 4 animals. They told us to just go get a hotel. 3 cats and a dog. Luckily, I have some friends in Denver who said that we could stay with them. They're just gonna check with their landlord. Our friend has watched our cats, and their landlord used to live there at the time, and let my animals stay there for 2 weeks when we went on a long road trip and we brought our dog. So I'm hoping we can stay with him because he's a great friend from Florida. My animals have stayed with him before and it was okay. So fingers crossed that worked. Right now, I'm gonna go into Planet Fitness and get dressed. I just wanted to debrief you guys and let you know. We're gonna head to Decadence and I guess just wait until Saturday If anything new changes with the van, I will update you. I'll keep you posted. And then we're going to be having to take the majority of our things out of the van, at least all of our valuables, which is like, are you serious? This is my house, whatever. So that's what we're going to be doing. This is our first van life trouble problem that we're running into, other than our stove, but that's like strictly like stove problem. Oh, Ford also said that it's covered under our warranty, but it's going to be like a quarter portion engine rebuild or something. I don't know. I'll tell you more once I know more. Good morning, everyone. This morning, I don't know what came over me. I really had to use the restroom. I didn't do anything. Like, I literally just grabbed Indy and ran to the porta potties that are right at this beautiful park. This is a park that we definitely frequent at. We're gonna chat about it really quick. We're just gonna get ready. We're gonna chat. We're gonna spend a day together in the van because there's a lot we need to update you on. I'm gonna put on the microphone, so give me a second. So we are now in the new year. The new year. For me, it's not the new year. I don't believe that the new year should start in the middle of winter. There are bears still hibernating, chipmunks still hibernating. The world is mostly snowy and cold and dying, and you want me to start my New Year's resolution in the dead of winter? You're crazy. So I don't really put a lot of pressure on myself. And then the spring equinox being like, it's just the start of spring, but in my opinion, for me personally, that's when I'd want to start everything, because that's when babies are being born. That's when there's fresh new things of grass. I don't know, for me, it just, in my head, it just makes more sense. I like to follow the patterns of the seasons. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but personally for me, that makes sense. Okay, anyways, if you celebrate New Year's on the normal Gregorian calendar for New Year's, Happy New Year's to you. All of that rambling, slight ADHD maybe, I am saying we jumped on the road November 26th, and it is now early in the month of January. I'm drinking this tea called Fastlane. One of the things that we did while we were here was we went to Boulder, Colorado and did a tour of the Celestial Tea Factory. And this tea Fastlane, I believe you can only buy it at the location or online. So you won't be able to find this tea in your local store where they sell Celestial seasonings. Van life has been really nice, and I've been trying to soak in van life as much as I can, because when I tell you, this has been my dream since I was 15 or 16 years old. Now that I'm living it, I just want to enjoy every single moment of it and not miss a beat, you know? It has been an adjustment for my partner and I living in such a small space compared to the RV. I can't speak for his feelings on this lifestyle and how he feels, but I know for me personally, I knew what I was signing up for. I knew what type of layout I wanted. And I've literally been planning every single aspect of this lifestyle for as long as I can remember. Right now, we're currently waiting on our friend Nico to let us know if his landlord is okay with us essentially living at the house with all of our animals for a week. Since we've been in the van, we have definitely made some fun upgrades. Let me show you. We've added a bunch of greenery. We've added some greenery here. And then we also put some greenery behind the bed and then along my side of the wall as well. So she's looking really good. To give you the short of the long, which we will get into the long in another video when we fix it, but our stove, we have bought 2 stoves and they've both been broken. Now, we found a different stove that has good reviews and we are hoping for it, but we just haven't gotten it yet because we've already cut the hole in our countertop for where the stove is going to go and put a stove in there. Now we found another one and we're hoping when we order it, it's not going to break or be broken. At this point in time, I'm kind of wishing we didn't insert a stove and we just rocked with our Coleman. We don't have a stove, so the only thing we have to cook is like our air fryer. And I mean, you can do a lot, but like I want to make scrambled eggs, and I know you can make scrambled eggs in the air fryer. It just doesn't taste the same it just doesn't taste the same and we don't like it. Yesterday, we were going to go with the smaller one. We were. But we also kind of want to meal prep, and we have the storage for it. There was a smaller one, and it said it fed 4 people instead of 9 people. But we want to go with this one because we also have like our friend Jessie and our friend Jordan who are going to be with us, and we'll probably like cook for them. And so it's always better to have the bigger one than the smaller one if you have the space, which we do. So today we went grocery shopping and we filled our cabinets. Like when I tell you, these babies are stocked full of stuff. We have so many meals, and our fridge, we got a stocked freezer and our fridge. So today I'm currently thawing out some chicken because we haven't had a stove. We've had chicken in our freezer forever. Well, we've only been on the road for not even a month, so. Okay, so I am missing garlic and Worcestershire sauce, but I think we're gonna be okay. I was interrupted by someone who I was playing phone tag with. When you live on the road, it is really comforting to stay in contact with your community. So I'm often on FaceTime or phone calls with my friends, my family, my loved ones. And this person in particular is also a road life angel, just like myself. And she is currently on the coast of California, enjoying the warm weather and everything. Some of you guys may remember her from my early vlogs. We used to travel as phlebotomists together. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that anytime soon, but I would be so grateful if our paths crossed again super soon. So I took all of this time to enjoy a lovely conversation with her while I prepared my meatballs. I was just on FaceTime with my best friend Jordan for a little bit, and then I was on FaceTime with my mom and my dad. And while I was doing that, I was primping my nails and my toes and just getting myself all situated. I'm going to be having a pedicure day in the van. I do want to watch a little bit of YouTube, but before I do that, I want to finish talking to you guys about what's going on. There is a problem with something in the van. Guy at Ford said that any Ford that is a 2019 or older will have this problem. Just like at some point in time this is going to happen. Whenever we are driving and the van shifts into higher gears, the van lurches. And then also we've had problems where it wasn't going into reverse, and this literally just happened not even like a week ago. We're really lucky because this broke within our warranty. So now we get it covered because it is about 17 hours worth of labor. Problem is, because of that, they are going to want the van, apparently, even though it's 17 hours worth of labor, they want the van from Saturday to Saturday, which means we have to drop off the van tomorrow and we're going to be without it for a whole week, which is crazy stressful because now we need to pack all of our belongings and valuables with us. So that's why today we cleaned a lot. We also went grocery shopping yesterday just so that wherever we go, we'll have groceries, even if that is a hotel. Yeah, it's a little bit stressful since I'm going to be without the van for a week. I want to do my nails and my toes because I've been dying to do them. We've just been so busy. And so today Alan is playing video games with Jessie. We're also trying out our crock pot, which you guys saw. I'm so excited. And then once I do my toes, I am going to get something to eat before I do my nails. But I want to do my toes really quick because I've been itching to do them for a long time. So for my toes, because we're still in the winter months, I have so many fun colors. I think I'm just gonna go with a light blue for my toes. Also, I'm wearing light blue pants. This did not enhance the decision. And then I might put some sparkles on it. All of these colors are gonna be so fun for the summertime. Oh, there's so many fun colors. But first, let's plug it in and make sure it reaches. I have an outlet right behind you. Currently, it has my heating blanket, but I'm just gonna plug this in. I'm just gonna have a spa day so that I can try and not stress about the van. I am a little bit stressed because I don't know where I'm going to be staying and how we're going to handle that. We're going with this beautiful blue color, and then we will make some lunch. So I didn't have onion. I forgot onion, but I found some minced onion. We're still missing the Worcestershire sauce. They're starting to smell so good. This is so fun. I'm so excited to get a stove. If it's possible, if we can't figure out the stove situation, I don't mind biting the bullet. I think the only thing that it would take is we would just have to like unscrew this top portion and get rid of it, and then I'll literally just stain a new one and then just put a Coleman stove. Then that would create so much more counter space too. Ah, literally 1 amp. That's incredible. Oh my god. We love that. Even though I'm a van life girly, there are some things that I like to do for myself, and my nail care and my skincare is one of them. It just makes me feel good, and that's okay. Yesterday we went to Trader Joe's and we did a whole entire Trader Joe's haul. I did it for TikTok, but I got this Waldorf salad. It's pretty okay. I want to tell you, I went to, I think it was Whole Foods, where you can pick up your Amazon packages and stuff. And I went to their little place where they have already prepared warm food. It was the most expensive, most awful tasting food I've ever had in my life. I will say I did go in there like hungry, so the food looked good, but it was like literally everything was undercooked. It was all bad. It was all bad. I expected so much more, especially because it was $11.99 a pound. Like, you would expect it to be so much more. I was not happy. After this salad, I think I'm going to do my nails next. Do you have to go potty? You want to go potty? Come on. Come on, baby. Go potty. Such a good girl. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Thank you. Do you want to go back up in bed? Come on, use this. Yeah, see? Oh, I'll move my nail stuff. I'm sorry. You're good. You're a good girl. Go ahead. Go over here. Okay, so here are my nails. I think I'm going to do them the same blue. So I went to Trader Joe's for the first time, I think maybe ever in my life. In my side of town, we didn't have that. We had like Sprouts and we had Whole Foods, and we also had a Love's, which is like a miniature Whole Foods, but we didn't have a Trader Joe's. I'm currently eating their classic organic hummus, and then also some pita chips. The barbecue that we used today was also Trader Joe's brand, and I didn't get this from Trader Joe's. I think I might have gotten this from Walmart. Oh yeah, I also did my nails. Yay! So I am gonna try this cranberry fizz. Okay, this is definitely very festive. It's like sweet and bubbly, and then you get like a little aftertaste of cranberry. I don't hate it. And I love these little designs. I think the designs are my favorite part. I just stirred around my meatballs and they smell absolutely delicious. I forgot we had some delicious carrots. That would be so good with my hummus. I love days like today in the van where we're lounging around. Normally, I'd be doing a lot of computer work, but it was essential that I do my nails and my toes. And it's only something I have to do every once in a while. This morning I woke up around 10, and then Indy and I hiked until like 12:30. And when I say hike, I'm saying it really loosely. We pretty much just walked around a lake. but there's a gigantic dog park here in Lakewood that I love so much. And we went and we watched the ducks and the geese, and the lake is freezing over. So there's like pieces, and some of the ducks were like chasing each other and then sliding and then falling into the water, and it was very cute. I'm gonna finish my snack and then get to editing so that when I get to Wi-Fi, probably tomorrow, I can upload a bunch of things. I feel like I'm just talking to you guys every time I'm snacking. Right now I'm editing. These meatballs smell so good and I want them so badly. I'm just gonna put them in some bread because I don't think we're going to get buns. But while I'm waiting, I'm going to cut up this Asian pear. If you haven't had an Asian pear before, they're really sweet. And I don't know, they're like, they have like a bumpy texture, like softer than an apple, but like not like a normal pear where it's like super squishy. I always just eat them like this, cut like apple slices. I haven't had one in a long time, but I love them. They're so sweet, but like not an overpowering sweet. They're like a watery sweet where it's like very hydrating, not too overpowering. I don't know, I just used to eat these all the time and I hadn't seen them in a while. I just remembered we got ciabatta rolls at Trader Joe's, so I'm gonna put them on top of the crock pot to like warm them up. I think those would be delicious with meatballs. Today we have not moved the van once. We parked here last night. We had everything that we need, from toilets to a place to walk Indy. And then obviously we have all the stuff that we need here in our van. The boys have been spending quality time because they have not seen each other since before the new year. They've been hanging out. I know Jesse was working a lot, so I bet he's excited to just hang out with a buddy. Okay. Scared me.
Did I?
Yeah, I was
What's that?
Asian pear. You wanna try it?
Okay.
I think that'll be good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to try these. 5 o'clock.
5:20.
It's cooked.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit.
I already put it on low. No, put it on warm.
On fire. It's very hot.
Very, very hot.
I think you will burn your tongue the moment you touch it, unless you blow on a little bit. Save those for sandwiches.
So this is my little desk area, which I absolutely love. And then my dog and my cats, they get to sit up here and enjoy the bed. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know that this brightness does something wonky to the footage. I won't keep you long, but I am really excited to start up my podcast. If you guys are interested in tuning into my podcast, you can check out my podcast at The Conscious Buzz Podcast. I'm going to continue doing a voiceover for one of my videos. Ready? Is this gonna be our new home for the week? Oh no, my shoes are covered in snow. Okay. Welcome to where we're gonna be living for the next week, I guess. I still don't know everything wrong with the van. The only update that I can give you is we were gonna turn in the van and it was gonna be gone from Saturday to Saturday. Thankfully, we got to keep it all weekend and we're gonna be turning it in first thing tomorrow, which is Monday morning. So I'm gonna start moving in, but before we move in, let me give you a little tour. So this is the front door that we just came in. And there is a nice little living room. I came here and I cleaned the other day with my grandma. And then right in here is the bedroom that we're gonna be staying in. There's a window here and then a window here. We can close the blinds if we need. My grandparents gave us a bed to sleep in, which is so nice of them. But we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna put sheets and blankets and try and make it to where the animals, the cats specifically, I don't want them poking a hole in the mattress. But let me show you over here. Okay, so from the front door, we have this area in here, and there's also a little window right here, which is cute. Hello. So for now, there is a sink with running water, and then this big open area. There's a cute little cart in here. Love. And there are some windows where I can get some natural lighting. They put some chairs. There's a box fan and a cooler, some cabinets. Now, this may not be glamorous. My grandparents have this insurance company, and in their building, they have a separate side where they normally rent it out, but there's currently no tenants. And so I'm grateful that they have the space to put me, my animals, and my partner up for a week. My grandpa is sadly allergic to all of my animals, so while they would normally put me in their basement, it's also kind of scary because like their basement is crazy and I wouldn't want my cats to get lost in there because they definitely could. Now I'm not going to take you through their full insurance office, but right here we do have a bathroom. Let's take a look. It's really giving grandma in here. Now we're going to walk through their insurance office. This is like grandpa's little area. This is grandma's little area, super cute. Now they have this kitchen area. This is nice because they have a fridge and they have water. They have a sink with running water as well. There's a toaster and a microwave. We're also going to bring in our air fryer and our crock pot. I might start a crock pot meal tonight, but also I could just start it tomorrow and then it'll be good for tomorrow night's dinner. They also have a coffee maker, cupboards and things filled with mocha macchiato. I might try that actually. That sounds great. Cute little mugs. What's up here? Some bags and some medicine. Anyways, let's go move in. Big mug hug. I just made myself some mocha macchiato. It was in a K-cup, and there's this really cute mug. Big mug hug, I love that. So, how did moving in go? My pantry is packed. All of my skincare, hair care, all of that good stuff is packed. I might go and move that in like right after I'm done enjoying my little bit of cocoa macchiato, whatever. And then I also heated up the meatballs that I made in the crock pot. And tomorrow we're going to be giving up our van for a whole week. And I'll be here. I'm really excited to get the van fixed. It's going to be a week of working and editing. I think I'm going to do so much work this week, it's going to be insane because I literally have nothing else I can do. But I just wanted to check in. I came in to use the potty and the microwave and decided to brew myself something nice and easy. I'm gonna go enjoy this and then we'll finish moving in tonight. So I thought I'd check in because I'm sure you're curious as to how life is going without the van. Well, we dropped it off this morning. We dropped off the van, helped Grandma put her MacBook together, took down her Christmas decorations. Around 11:30 or something, we took the dogs on a walk. Grandma and Grandpa take their dogs on a walk every day, pretty much. And today, Indy got to join them. Quick shout out to all of these small town dumpsters. 10 out of 10 for van lifers. We love it. We love those dumpsters. Every time I come to my grandma's house and I'm staying there for, even if it's just a night, I clean all the things out of the van and I go throw them away in the dumpster. And there's like an alleyway through like every single street. It's amazing. Indy, stay here. Come on. You're a crazy girl. You're crazy. This is crazy. In literally perfect fashion, my phone dies. But anyways, I charged it and Indy and I are playing outside again. What you got, girl? What you got? Grab your toy. I want to go inside for a little bit. I'm a little cold. I'm a little cold and I think you are too. I think you are too. So let's grab that. Come on. Let's go inside. Grab your toy. Inside. Come on. Such a good girl.